morning, happy Monday. I figured this week we could do a little what I read in a week kind of reading vlog. This morning I have a venti This morning I have a venti latte with oat milk and brown sugar. It's very delicious and I am very tired because it's Monday. Mondays and Wednesdays are my long days. I have my clinical placement and then class later, like a night class. So it's really just like a full day of work. Not fun. But I'm gonna try to like do some reading, maybe during my commute, just like get in a little reading today. But today is like probably not like gonna be I'm probably not gonna get a lot of reading done just because I don't really have the time today. But that's why it's a realistic what I read in a week reading vlog as a grad student. And I'm actually supposed to get my hair done on Thursday, I think, so I'm excited for that and to feel like refreshed. But I brought with me A Good Girl's Guide to Murder today, and I read a couple chapters of this and I've been really liking this book so far. Like giving Nancy Drew vibes. I'm here for it. And I like her and Ravi, like their interactions are so cute. Yeah, I've been really enjoying that so far, so I guess we'll see how many pages I can read today. Well, I hope you're having a great day and I will catch you later. Love ya.
I had an old time soul, baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home. Laying, making wishes, it was all night.
Okay, I feel like this could be a completely wrong guess, but did her and the teacher, like Andy and the teacher, have like a little maybe affair going on? Every time I read a mystery book, I'm just like suspicious of everyone at all times. Hey guys, it's 8:58. I just got back from class and I got stuck in the rain, so that's why my hair looks like this, but yeah, so I just got back from class and I actually got book mail. So I wanted to wait and open it up with you guys so that you can see what I got. Oh my gosh. So this is from Jessica. This is by Jessica Daniels, and she very kindly reached out to me to send me some of her books. So this is one of her books, Where I Belong, and it's a part of like I think the Alabama series. And then this is another one, The Tragedy of Felix and Jake. So I'm excited to read both of these and they look so beautiful. So thank you, Jessica, if you're watching. And just as an update, this morning during my commute I read just a couple pages, I think like the first 2 chapters of Reckless, L.C. Silver's new release in the Chestnut Spring series, which I love. So I read a little bit of that and that was pretty much it because I didn't really have a lot of downtime today, so that's all that I read today, but highly enjoying it. And yeah. Also, all of the Chestnut Springs books are on Kindle Unlimited too. Also, I keep seeing TikToks about this movie and I just watched it recently and I'm probably gonna watch it again tonight because this movie is like for the book girlies. It's called My Fault on Amazon Prime. I recommend watching it with the Spanish audio and then reading the English subtitles. I think that's the best way to do it in my opinion, but I really enjoyed it. It like had all the tropes. It like felt very Wattpad in like the best way. So if you're looking for a good movie to watch, I would definitely recommend that one because I highly enjoyed that one. So that's pretty much the plan for tonight. Nighty night, sweet dreams. Catch you in the morning. I guess some of my thoughts so far. I love reading about like female friendships. Like that's one of my favorite things. So this has like really fun female friendships, which I love reading about. And I like the little like banter, like chemistry between her and Ravi. I think their conversations are just so cute so far. So that's been very cute. And I just like, I don't know, I like the premise. It's just really interesting. I'm very suspicious of Naomi. She is a little sus. Aw, Pickle's such a cute name for a dad to have like for a daughter. I think that's so cute. Pipsicle, however, not so much. Awful, horrible. Ooh, I think her real father's alive. That's my guess. I think there's gonna be some mystery to that. I think he might be alive. Sal walked into the woods near us, took a huge dose of sleeping pills, and placed a plastic bag over his head. Like, I think not. My guess? Murdered. Like placing a plastic bag over his own head? I think not. Loving the little quips and chemistry between her and Ravi. It's just very cute. And also the fact, it's such a small thing, but the fact that he brought the 2 mugs over, holding Pips by the scorching base so she could take it by the handle. Like, that's just so cute. Ooh, okay, so Naomi had a crush on Sal. So did she kill Andy? Like, a little, like, if I can't have him, no one can kind of situation. Also, she's saying, way too much. Like, nervous? Like, just say you did it. Just say you're guilty. Suspicious. Also, Jason is very sus. It's giving abusive. It's giving suspicious. Which makes me think it's not him, because if it's the #1 suspect, like, it's usually never the first person you think it is. So, not to say he isn't abusive, because I think there's definitely something going on with there, but I don't think he's the main culprit. Okay, but why are we getting this extra description of Ward? Like, you done, girls? He smiled kindly. Excellent timing. I just made some coffee. Suspicious. Like, I'm so suspicious. He's #1 suspect for me. I'm surprisingly not suspicious of Max. Watch him be the killer. But I don't know, like, I feel like I'm not suspicious of him. Ward's saying a lot of ums too. He had a bug. That's why he called out sick. He said, I had to call in sick that day. I had a bug. Suspicious.
Phone rings. She said to pick her up, but that's a bad call. Timing. I don't wanna regret it when it goes wrong. Yeah, well, she's in my car, but she's out of my league. Only in my arms temporarily. She looks pretty when she grits her teeth, 'cause her boyfriend sucks and she knows he cheats. Cries on my shoulder.
Okay, so update, it is now Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And I just finished making a study guide for my cleft palate exam today. But this is also a huge paper because I ran out of like regular computer paper. So I've been studying for that, but I decided to take like an hour break to kind of film what I wanted to film, maybe do some reading. I read 6% of Reckless by L.C. Silver, and I already love it. I just love the vibes. So these were the other two books that were kind of on the roster this week. So I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I'm up to page 105 in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Loving the Nancy Drew vibes, and it's just very like fast-paced and intriguing, and I'm loving it so far. And I did order more books, so they should be coming later today. So I can't wait to show them to you guys. Maybe tomorrow I'll film a little book haul. And then Thursday I have my hair appointment, so that should be fun. So far in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I'm suspicious of Naomi. I feel like the dad, yeah, is giving like signs of maybe an abusive relationship, but I don't think he's the one, he's like the murderer. And I also think Andy might be alive, but if she's not, then she was alive and then someone like finished the job. Like I feel like there's a lot more, maybe more going on with that. But I don't know, Andy could be alive. But also I feel like Naomi is very suspicious. I feel like she knows something that she's not telling. I don't think she is like the culprit, but I think she knows something, or like something went down and she's like keeping it a secret. But he's suspicious to me. I have a problem and I bought more books. But Amazon was having a sale. It was like 3 for the price of 2. So that's why. So it's justified. So the first book I got is Love in Other Words. This has been on my TBR for so long, so I'm so excited to read this one. Next one, Kiss the Sky, which is the first book. It's Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower are the two like Calloway sister books in the Addicted to You series. So I'm so excited to read this one. This one follows Rose Calloway and Connor Cobalt. So I'm so excited to read this. And then I also got this one. I've heard so many good things about this book, and it's supposed to be like a really sad book too, but I'm so excited to read it. It's If He Had Been With Me. And then the last book that I got is the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I watched the first season, so I'm not completely going into the series blind. I like kind of know what happens in the first book at least. So I'm so excited to read it. I'm gonna try to read the second book before I watch the second season because I feel like that'll be more fun. But yeah, I'm so excited to read it. These are like the cutest covers ever. This is the complete book haul. It's a small town romance, so perfect for summer, right up my alley. Yeah, like educational tutoring lessons. I actually don't see that trope a lot, but whenever I do read a book with that, I'm always like, it's just like so cute to me. It's about this girl, Annie, who is on a quest to find her perfect match. So she lives a happy, quiet life running a local flower shop in Rome. Oh, Rome, Kentucky. Sorry. I was like, wow, the dream. Wait, is this like a sequel to When in Rome? I don't even know what When Rome is about, but is it? Hopefully not. But I feel like based on the synopsis, it doesn't seem like it is a sequel. Like it doesn't seem like it's a series. Unless it is, then I'm completely wrong. But I don't think it's a sequel. No, it would have said it, right? It would have said it. I have my little sticky notes, my pen, and we're ready to go. It says, this one is for the softies, the tender-hearted sweeties, the introverts who are afraid to shine. I thought that was sweet. If I don't completely agree with this first line, I'm convinced dating was created by an evil villain to torture humanity. I agree, girl. Have I been single for 24 years now? Yes. Do I have any ounce of desire in me to go on a date? Absolutely not. But that's okay, because dating isn't everything, and it's important, I think, for girls to know that you are more than your romance, you're more than your love story or whatever. Finding a confidence in yourself, a security within yourself to be okay on your own and to be okay without it. It's okay to want it, but to know that you'll still be fine and you can still be happy without it, I think it's just important to know for yourself. Like, just doing things that make me happy and focusing on myself and working towards my dreams and goals, enjoying my friendships, I feel like is so much more important to me right now than even like looking for something like that, which I feel like it also isn't something that you should look for. I truly believe that like when it's my time and when it's right, it's just gonna happen, and I'm gonna know it's right when I see it, you know what I mean? So until then, I'm chilling, you know? Like, don't force yourself to do anything you don't actually want to do. Like, if I wanted to go on dates, I could probably be going on dates, but do I want to? Absolutely not. The idea of a random guy asking me out on a date, absolutely not. Would rather do anything else, honestly. If there's anyone else out there who also hasn't been in a relationship yet, and I know that like when you reach your 20s, you're like, oh my god, like, is there something wrong with me? Like, I get it, you know? I just want to say everyone is on their own timeline, and your life story, who you are is unique. Your life is going to be unique. Don't rush your story. Don't try to force things that you don't actually want, and just let your story play out. Like, just chill, you know? And just fall in love with who you are. Learn to be okay by yourself. Do the things that make you happy, and I promise you that when it's right, it's just gonna come. Yeah, love ya. And you should love you too, because you're amazing and awesome. And don't let anything or anybody convince you otherwise, even yourself sometimes, because you are amazing and you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and you deserve everything. You deserve it all. So don't settle for less. Anyway, back to the first line. I didn't even get to the first page yet. All to say, yes, I do agree with this first line. Okay, so I did change my shirt because I actually realized that I want to wear that shirt tomorrow. So if you see the same outfit tomorrow, ignore it, please. I know what you're probably thinking. Starbucks again? To which I would say, yes, I know I have a problem. But I have an exam today, so I feel like that gives me a free pass to get 2 Starbucks in one day. Especially because it's a night class. So I got an iced matcha with oat milk and vanilla cold foam, which you're like, hey, why get the oat milk if you're just gonna put dairy on top of it? Great point, yet again. However, I
had an old time soul, baby, we were kissing for the whole ride home.
Good morning. It is now Wednesday. My coffee this morning is a grande iced brown sugar shaken espresso. So last night I finished Practice Makes Perfect. I really enjoyed it. I know I heard mixed reviews about it. The main character, I felt like I really related to her. I think it hit harder for me, especially because I've never been in a relationship before. You know, I just feel like I really related to the main character, and just the idea of like the love interest, like appreciating that about her, and like, I don't know, just like saying the right things and being interested in her, reading her favorite books and like listening to her ramblings and just being entertained by like who she is as a person. Like, I don't know, I just thought that was so cute. And he's definitely added to the list of my top favorite book boyfriends now. They were just so cute. It was such a cute book, and I loved their relationship and their friendship. Yeah, there were points where it was like maybe a little, not immature, but the writing was a little cheesy, I guess, but obviously like that's kind of expected and like a predictable kind of. And one thing about the fake dating trope is I'm gonna eat it up every time, but I don't know, it didn't give me that like 5-star feeling either, so I would say it's like a 4.5. It just really fit like the vibe that I was in, and I was looking for like a cutesy kind of romance. So I'll probably try to read One in Rome after this. I know it's like kind of out of order, and it did bring up the main couple a lot in this one, so I would actually recommend that you read One in Rome first before reading Practice Makes Perfect, because I think that would have been the better order. So I'll probably pick up that book soon too. But I actually brought with me The Summer I Turned Pretty because I really want to read the first 2 books before season 2 comes out, so I kind of like wanted to put this up on the priority list, and this cover is just so pretty. I freaking love it! Anyway, so that's the plan today. Love ya, and I'll catch you later. Hi, hello. It is now Saturday, so I didn't film for a couple days. I have my rollers in. This one I just put because it was burning my head. Hopefully it will look good when I take these out. But I just wanted to update you guys because the vibe unfortunately took a turn for the worse this week. And grad school and just a lot of other stuff, very stressful, you know? So the vibe took a turn, but we're hopefully getting it back and getting it back to the good vibes. So I just wanted to update you. I did get my hair done. You can't really see it yet, but I got a haircut and I got it lighter and blonder. So this week I finished Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute. I was like giggling, smiling to myself the whole time. I loved Will. Bodyguard, tattoos, heart of gold, perfection. Maybe a little overly cheesy sometimes, but I ate up the cheese. If you're in the mood for like a cheesy, lighthearted rom-com read, I would definitely recommend this. So I gave this a 4 stars, and then I read up to page 104 of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I read up to page 42 of of the Summer I Turned Pretty, the first book, because I really want to try to finish the series before season 2 comes out, or at least the first 2 books at least, so I can like, I don't know, have the inside scoop, I guess. Love the book so far. I love the vibes. So upsetting that I'm not living in a beach town with 2 hot brothers that are absolutely in love with me. Kind of upsetting. And then the last book that I read this week is Kiss the Sky by Christina and Becca Ritchie. It's a part of the Calloway Sisters series. This follows Rose and Connor, and I really love it so far. I'm on page 53, so I read a decent amount of like some solid reads. Oh, and then on my Kindle I read the first 2 chapters of Red, White, and Royal Blue. So I've been really enjoying everything that I'm kind of reading, and I've kind of been like bouncing back and forth between them, like depending on what I'm in the mood for. But one book completely finished this week, and granted that it was a pretty like busy and stressful week, pretty good, I would say. Pretty solid reading week. Yeah, I guess I'll show you what my hair looks like after, and then I'll end the video. Thank you for watching. This is the final hair. It kind of fell out a little bit, but that's a little volume. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.